Before the sun had finished its first breath over Mount Selene, a crime had already been committed. Not by a titan, not by a war god, but by a child who could not yet walk. Hermes was born at dawn, still slick with divinity, still wrapped in linen, when he slipped from his cradle and smiled at the world like it was a puzzle begging to be solved. The cave was quiet. His mother slept. Olympus, far above, believed nothing important could happen today. That belief would not survive the morning. Hermes wandered out beneath the pale sky and found a tortoise crawling slowly across the stones. Most would see a shell. Hermes saw possibility. With deft, curious hands, he hollowed it, stretched strings across its back, and plucked the first notes ever heard from a lyre. Music rose where silence had ruled, a sound playful, sharp, alive. Then Hermes laughed, because creation was only the warm-up. By noon, he was walking backward across the plains, herding Apollo's sacred cattle in reverse, so their tracks pointed the wrong way. Hooves were bound with woven grass. Dust was swept clean. Even the wind seemed confused. Apollo, god of light and order, would return to find his herd vanished into contradiction. And when he did, fury followed. The sun god stormed across the land, blazing certainty in every step, until certainty failed him. Tracks led nowhere. Witnesses swore the cattle walked into the sky. Even prophecy went silent. At last, Apollo followed a whisper of divine mischief to a cave, and found a baby swaddled and sleeping peacefully. Hermes yawned. Apollo accused, thundered, demanded justice. Hermes blinked with wide, innocent eyes and raised tiny hands. How could a newborn steal cattle? How could crime exist without footprints, without proof? Even Zeus, summoned to judge, struggled not to smile. Then Hermes lifted the lyre. Music spilled out, bright as dawn, clever as laughter, gentle as forgiveness. Apollo felt something crack open inside him. Anger loosened. Wonder rushed in. This was no thief. This was something new. A god of roads and riddles, of lies that revealed truth, of cleverness sharp enough to reshape fate. Apollo accepted the lyre. Hermes returned the cattle. Order was restored, but not unchanged. Because from that day on, the world understood something dangerous and beautiful. Power does not always arrive with thunder. Sometimes it is born laughing. If you enjoyed this story, please like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment. Your support helps this channel grow and keeps these myths alive.